with another ASMR video, and it has been quite a while since I've done one. Been super busy with life lately. I'm doing pretty well, just working and chasing my kids around, but I wanted to do a good old-fashioned product review today, because I haven't had much time to get out in the field this year so far. Hoping to do that when hunting season comes around. But when I was a kid growing up, I used to do a lot of squirrel hunting. My grandpa used to take me squirrel hunting, and that's one of the most fun things. I used to love it more than just about anything. Because when you're a kid, it's interactive, and you're going out hunting the squirrels, looking for the squirrels, and then killing them and eating them. It's just a lot more interactive compared to, say, deer hunting. I know you can see my shadows. But my grandpa used to take me squirrel hunting a lot, and I used a shotgun. Because as a kid, 8, 9, 10 years old, shooting a 22, it wasn't exactly the most safe thing to do. Plus, it's just easier to kill a squirrel with a shotgun. You don't have to be so precise about hitting it. As I got older, I moved from squirrel hunting to deer hunting, and by the time I was 16, 17, 18 years old and beyond, I didn't really care about squirrel hunting anymore. I was into deer hunting. Much bigger challenge, right? And a lot more fun when you kill one. But here, I've got a son now, and the last couple of years I've been hunting on my deer lease close to my home, and there's squirrels everywhere. We went through a period of time when I was in my early 20s where the squirrel numbers were way down. That's my furnace kicking on, air conditioner at least. But the squirrel numbers were way down, and now they seem to have popped back up exponentially. And now I can't go hunting without seeing 20 squirrels. So I wanted to get back into squirrel hunting, and to do that, I needed a 22 because I've never had a 22 of my own. And so I went and bought this little baby right here at Sportsman's Warehouse the other day. They were having a sale on them. It's been about a month or two ago now. And I've been holding on to this for this long, trying to make a video of it because I've wanted to do it for so long. But this is the Winchester Wildcat 22 LR. Actually, it's the Winchester Wildcat SR, which means suppressor ready. I'm trying to open this box without making a ton of background noise, because this is, after all, an ASMR video. I have yet to unbox it and look at this thing, so I'm pretty stoked to do that with you. As with most guns, it comes with the manual. And the manual has several things in it. Take a look at this real quick, just for ASMR fun. Comes with how to not kill people, safety manual, of course, have to have that. That's in Spanish. Confirm your new firearm. I probably need to actually do that. Join the NRA. I should probably also do that. Here's the owner's manual to the Wildcat. Has different, pretty nice pictures there. Supposedly is, this magazine is a Ruger 1022 magazine that is compatible with the Ruger 1022s, which I really like, because that means I can, pretty nice pictures in here. I'm actually kind of impressed. They're not color, but this is kind of impressive. Look at it. Sorry about the shadows, but I don't have very good lighting in here. How to clean, how to attach accessories and suppressors and muzzle brakes, and how to load it. Actually, I'm pretty impressed with that Winchester. Good for you. Also comes with a sticker, which is kind of cool. I mean, free of she is. Also comes with a gun block, which I'm not going to get out because I don't ever plan on using it, but there it is. It is in OD green, which I could have got it in camo. It would have cost me, I think, $50 more, I think, to get camo. And thus I just decided I liked OD green just fine. I actually like the OD green. I think it's a nice look. So the barrel, if you can't tell, is kind of an off-colored bronze, which I think is gorgeous. And the stock is very ergonomic. Very ergonomic. I love the way that feels. It feels very much like a pistol grip. And then here we have I guess I've been holding this gun the wrong way the whole time, I'm sorry. Here we have the stock. It's got a place there for a sling. Wildcat is engraved in there. Here's the magazine, which is a 1022 compatible magazine, which is super awesome. I got some buddies with this gun. They do say that it likes to jam sometimes. Not exactly excited about that, but we'll see. Made in Istanbul, Turkey. That's pretty cool. It's got a pretty nice little front sight, and of course, it has a threaded barrel, which was a big selling point for me because I actually plan on using this thing. You can see that. I actually plan on using this thing in my deer stand, probably during bow season. Early season, I'm just going to take this and my bow with a suppressor. I'm going to pick off some squirrels while I'm sitting there waiting on deer. And I deer hunt in an area that is pretty, there's lots of human interaction. The deer spook easily, but also are kind of used to noise. So I'm hoping that allows me to shoot some squirrels with a suppressor without really messing up a deer hunt. Here's the opposite side. It has Winchester engraved in the receiver, which is really nice. Winchester Wildcat 22 LR written on the barrel. And again, this is just a beautiful gun. Has a safety right here. And I'm not exactly sure what all the features are because I am unboxing it now for the first time. There are some obviously standard features here. Like I'm not exactly sure what this button does, if anything. But you know, standard features like you would see on any rifle. Magazine trigger, bolt. It has a peephole-like sight. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not doing a very good job of getting this on camera. That's upside down for you probably. You probably need it this way. A peephole-like sight right there. Which, you know, that's fine. I'm going to end up putting a scope on it, a small scope, which I also tend to do a review on. So we're going to do a small scope there. This has a how to take down the Wildcat. So it looks like you push the button here, place the safety in the safe position, remove the magazine, pull the bolt handle rearward, inspect the chamber to make sure it's empty, allow the case to close, the bolt to close. It says point the rifle in safe direction, place the safety in the safe. the off-safe position and squeeze the trigger dry. Fire the rifle. Interesting. Press and hold the red disassembly button at the rear. So that's what this is. Okay, so this is a disassembly button. So apparently you dry fire the rifle and press that button. Pressing on the red in the rear of the receiver while pulling the trigger. Guard away from the stock. And how to put it back together. That's pretty cool. So that's a quick way to take that down. I think that's genius because these small rifles are really a pain in the behind to clean. So there's a look at the inner chamber there. Looks pretty good to me. Kind of cool. I feel like this is a look at that magazine holder. You see my greasy hands already. Some gun enthusiast is watching this video out there going, no. Not sure what this is. Again, I'm going to have to read everything, but there's a piece of plastic right there. Okay, so it covers a Picatinny. That's actually really cool. So there's Picatinny on the front grip here, so you can put an attachment there like a flashlight or a handle if you want it. There's also a swivel hole right there to put a sling. So that's really cool. I thought that might be what that was pull that down and get access to that, but I didn't know the Picatinny was there. That's actually a really good idea. And has a swivel hole back here at the back as well. No recoil on a 22, so this is just a hard plastic stock. Not much of a no recoil on a 22, so that's not a problem. But overall, I'm super impressed with this gun out of the box. Shouldering it real quick, it feels really lightweight. Of course, it's a 22, so not much to be said about that. The bolt release looks like it's on the back right here, which is really cool. I like the way that is ergonomically accessible. So overall, I'm super impressed with the way it looks. It is a very beautiful gun. I'm a fan of the green and gold color that it seems to be. And like I said, hopefully all of this is looking correct. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I can get this video uploaded pretty quickly and have another one for you guys. Hopefully I can continue to make some product videos. I have several, well not several, 2 or 3 more outdoor products that I could put together videos for really quick. And so I plan on doing that in the future, not too distant future. I'm also really impressed with this book. Really good pictures. So super impressed with that. So, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll come back and do a review on what I think about this gun. Maybe at some point. It'll be a few months away after I get it out. I've got to get my scope on it, which I'm going to do a review on the scope that I bought, and maybe an unboxing with that. And then let's see what else. And I have potentially another firearm review to do. So stay tuned and be looking out for that. But hopefully everyone is doing well. Thanks for tuning in, and to see you guys in the next video. Also, like and subscribe if you like this kind of outdoorsy ASMR content, where I go over what's in the box of some outdoor type stuff, and how I could potentially, or you could potentially use it in your own personal outdoor lifestyle. So, again, thanks for watching,